Welcome everyone. TheDailyWoo here, the soothing sounds of a leaf blower. Right over there. I am here on Water Street, Celebration, Florida, as the recording of this Tuesday. There's water here, that's why it's called Water Street. January 10th, 2023, and I'm going on a bike ride. I have brought my backpack in case, I got some camera stuff in here, extra batteries, wallet, keys, things like that. And on my bike itself, I have mounted the GoPro once again on the front, so maybe I'll get some footage of that. And I'm just gonna peruse around Celebration, possibly go over to an area for doing some new construction, and then get on Highway 192 and just see what's happening. And who knows what else I will find. Just a nice day, a nice Tuesday as a recording of this. And I'm inviting you to go on a bike ride adventure with me. Join me. Shall you? Windmill at the Celebration Golf Club. And classic car alert here. Celebration Golf Club, which is kind of a neat coincidence that you use clubs at a club. Huh. I peruse a little bit over on the Highway 192. Not sure how far I'll go down that way. And then back up. And I also want to ride my bike on the over to the other side of town to a new construction area called Island Village. Okay, I'm gonna turn this GoPro on and just see, I got it facing forward this time. The other day I had it facing selfie style, and I'll just kind of film a little bit forward facing as I just go along the sidewalk here. It's a nice day out, sunny, and it's kind of cool. It's not jacket weather cool, but for Florida, it's nice. Last night I drove past this spot and there were probably 10 or 15 news trucks and news vans, because it appears as if they may have already gotten out of the hospital, but the ex-president of Brazil was here at the Celebration Hospital. Oh, there's news trucks up here. I see them. Okay, there's still news trucks up here. Do I have the right-of-way here? I think I might have the right-of-way. Maybe not. Doesn't seem to be as many news folk as last night, but kind of big news for Celebration. Evidently he's here in town out of his home country, and something happened and needed to be admitted into the hospital. There's only like maybe 6 photographers out here now. This guy's taking a picture of me as I ride by. Yeah, last night when I went by here, there's probably like 15 automobiles. Evidently this must be like the good angle to like zoom into the room that he's in. Kind of interesting. Last night it was a real beehive of activity out here. Now it's not as much. Okay, it appears as if there's only 1 or 2 people with the news media taking photos and stuff. Everyone else in these cars are well-wishers, or those who want to say hi to him if he kind of peeks out the window, if he gets unadmitted into the hospital. So a few people waiting out here, I guess. Maybe you're not supposed to go up on the property. Fun fact, I am a member of the gym here. This Advent Health has a gym membership there, and many times I've been up there on the treadmill and the cardio machines, which I gotta kind of get back on track on that. So I guess technically I could go, because I have my card with me, I could go up on the hospital property, even though I guess everybody else have to kind of wait here on the median. I don't know who allotted that, but people just over here on the side of this little grassy hump. I think at the end of my day, at the end of my extensive bike ride I'm going to do, I'll probably peruse back by here to just see if any other folk have started to kind of congregate out here, counting maybe 5 or 6 really good high zoom lens cameras. They're all really pinpointed at the same spot. So maybe they know what room he is in, and it's just kind of zoomed in there. Maybe they're waiting for him to open the drapes back and just give a little wave and give it a little thumbs up maybe. Yeah, I'll stop back by in a little bit. I always love this area, the stretch of road that goes up to World Drive. All the architecture reminds me so much of old Hollywood, like Hollywood Studios even. Hello. Palm trees, Art Deco-ness. All this. And I love that here in town is one of the coolest looking McDonald's and 7-Eleven, something you'd see on Sunset or Hollywood Boulevard out in LA. I love it. I'm gonna go in here and get a couple beverages. One for now, one for my backpack for later. All right, water for a little bit later. A little 7-Eleven purified, and then green tea for now. I love green tea. And it's nice about this GoPro. I can just mount it anywhere on the bike, turn the camera towards wherever I want it to show, and got this camera, G7X, which I think is a little clearer and a little better. I prefer this one, but you know, it's nice because that's handy. You can just kind of use the little clamping mechanism, put it wherever you want. Got the gas station convenience store I was at just right over there. Park my bike right here, and over here in the shade, I'm gonna sit for a spell. I just got to thinking, you know, if a witch sits for a spell, someone might get cursed. I just thought of that, all this bad joke. Many years ago, right where I'm sitting, there was not this wall here, and there was no light here either. And true story, long time ago, people coming back from the parks did not realize that there was an end here and a lake here on the other side of this, and drove off into the water. In fact, it's happened more than once. So it's a good thing now there is a wall there and there is this light here. I'm supposed to be sitting, it's supposed to be, go back over here and sit. True story though. So past this apartment complex I was just riding to, there's some signs that it's a construction area, so I don't think I'm supposed to go past those signs. But this whole area through here is a huge shopping center right here on World Drive, really close to the Mickey Power Pole. And you see the apartment complex kind of ends right here. And right next to those apartments and Island Village, where I'm going to ride over to, is going to be this new shopping center. And you know, once it's done, I'll ride my bike down there and show all that off. But right now they're still working on it. Pretty awesome. Celebration's growing for sure. It's a really cool looking building right there. So I'm gonna go over to Island Village now, which is that direction. It's a new housing development. From what I heard, the rumor was gonna be the last housing development to be built here in Celebration, in the outskirts of town. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the rumor. In order to get onto Island Village, you have to go over this bridge. As of right now, this is the only road in and out of Celebration's Island Village. And I love this bridge. Kind of gives that classic textbook Americana feel. The small town, like vintage style, the kind of bridges, like railroad bridges and automobile bridges they would build way back in the day. That's what it kind of alludes to for me anyway. I love it. It runs parallel to I-4, which is a real beehive of activity over there. You get the swamps down here. And then some already open homes, people live out here, and some new construction. Got some stuff coming to fruition over there, slowly but surely. And then this row, people live here. There's already residents out here. A lot of people live out here on this section now. Look at this. Look at this area. It's beautiful. Got their own little lake over here too. Some new gazebos that have been built. I don't know if there's any gators in this. This could be Island Village's own version of Lake Reinhardt. I don't know what the name of this lake is. So these are all completed. People are living over at those. Those are all completed. People living over at those. And then all this is new. Splashing around in there, bird? You moving out already? Oh, you're just relocating to the other side of the lake. Gotcha. Condos and or apartments right here. And then model homes over this way. So really trying to get people to move into this area. I got the model homes that you can take a look at. Pretty nice, 2-story ones. This place is going to be a thriving area down the road. In the future, I should say. Check out this sprinkler system. Now, this is a few miles from downtown Celebration, Market Street and all that. So you wouldn't be able to walk downtown from here. If you did, it would take you quite a while. Bike ride probably takes you 15. Well, probably a half-hour bike ride, honestly. But this definitely has the vibes downtown Celebration. At this point in my life, I do not own a home. I'm just renting where I'm staying now. I almost just walked right into that sprinkler system. And to be honest, I don't know where I'm going to end up. I've often thought about, you know, what if I was to go back to California? What if I was to purchase something here? What if I was to go to the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, settle down there in the future? So right now, I'm not in the buyer's market in any way. I don't think right now is probably not the best time to buy anyway, because the housing market is really, really high. That's what people that are in the know have told me, just to wait a little bit. But I'm gonna wait just because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I never know what I'm doing. All different styles of homes through here. You know, you have like the attached houses to another house. I'm not sure the specific terminology of that. And then there are some that are detached. You have a little bit of yard on either side. So just kind of, one thing about this area is they build a lot of different styles. Even this one kind of reminds me of like in New York, where you kind of walk up the stoop into there. So there's a lot of different styles. And then of course, over here, a lot of new houses being built. Mickey power pole, the opposite side, not the back side of water, back side of the Mickey power pole. One Halloween season, I want to get a bunch of people come out here, all dress up as Michael Myers and do a mirrored image. Even though it won't be a mirror, it'll be like a dozen Michael Myers and hedges, because this is what this reminds me of. It reminds me of the hedge scene from John Carpenter's original Halloween. You just see Michael Myers peer out. I'd be scared the snot out of me if that happened, but you could really get a good photo if you had a bunch of different Myers through here. Right? Doesn't it look like that? It's like Myers Infinity. Someone fishing on the shore right there. This is right behind where World Drive connects with that wall I was sitting at earlier. There's a big old gator down in there. Big one. Look at that one. Nice. How's it going over there? Back over towards the hospital. Also, I'm gonna race with this lawn maintenance guy on the golf course over here. I don't know exactly what's going on over there, but it's like a few other people have started to arrive over here as well. Some more cameras and news folk. Not sure exactly what they have their cameras pointed at, but guess it's kind of exciting. Starting to put two and two together now. I don't think the cameras are pointing at the windows. I think the cameras are pointed at the helipad here. So if he was to be let out of the room, he would have to walk over to the helipad, to the helicopter that's on the helipad. If he's in here. I was kind of just doing a quick little internet search, and there are some that say that he might not even be in there. Maybe it's a clever ploy because of what's going on, him being here and not in his home country. I don't know. So is he in there? Is he inside there? Is he not inside there? Fascinating. Nice little roadside twisty treat over here. The shape of an ice cream cone. You get a delicious cone full of soft serve if you so choose. And back there where those condos are, used to be where Arabian Nights was, a dinner show. In fact, they used to have the sculptures right over here, the two horses that were just kind of saying, come on in. Of course, the theater's long gone, but you can see, check it out, the signs are still down here. Horses are gone, the fake horses. Could even see where their feet were stanchioned into the concrete. Is this ticket outlet even open? Probably not. All these timeshare type ticket outlets. Look at these retro vintage trash cans out front. This is like 90s Highway 192 type stuff. Oh, look at this, the front over there. They have the door just like they had back in like the 90s, where it had like the painted ticket on the side. It was like a ticket stub. And that was like the theming of that. Oh yeah, it's closed. This place isn't open anymore. I really like this trash can though. This whole building is pretty cool looking. Authorized, it says right there, authorized ticket outlet here at 6115 Earl Bronson Highway 192. This is a pretty good old neon sign too here, the open sign. This entire structure is pretty awesome. You can see having like a store right here, utilizing this old facade if the ticket center never reopened. Just the architecture of it's pretty cool. It just screams like 90s nostalgia tourism. Back when the timeshare tickets were all the rage. Water tower here. Not really water in there, just for looks, but I like it. Seems to be a little commotion down there, and they're all kind of congregating around together as if they know something. Well, I haven't kept up with any of this, but rode back by, heading back to my home, and there's quite a few people with really high lens cameras down there. It seems like they are kind of commiserating as if something is about to happen over here on the helipad. Okay, another photographer has shown up. It seems like he is pointing at the window, so maybe they do know what window it is. Maybe it's not the helipad. A really nice casual stroll on my bike around town. Dipped over in 192 just for a brief while, but most of it was in celebration. Some eventful news taking place over at the hospital, Advent Health. Or at least I kind of got a little bit of the hubbub over there. And burned off some calories. I rode quite a bit around town. Went all the way over to Island Village. And then back. I love this little street through here. Approaching Savannah Square. Which I'm just going to assume just looking at it, it looks like a square in Savannah, Georgia, similar to the one Tom Hanks sat at in Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates square. There it is, the sign right there, Savannah Square. That's gonna do it for today. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is the fountain's on. For a while the fountain was turned off. The vlog, isn't this a beautiful square? I love it. I love this town. I sound like Corey Feldman in The Burbs. The vlog is over.